Hello everyone, we are here in special episode of podcast for the fitness authorities, straight for the Dubai. And I got a conversation with the special guest, legendary Kevin Levrone.
Thank you, brother.
Hi Kevin.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Excited? I'm
excited because it's with you.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. I was preparing myself for a couple of weeks for that podcast. I was searching the websites, movies review, and everything. And I was thinking how to get that conversation through. And I don't want to talk about, that all starts on Olympia and everything, because the people know that. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about something deeper. That in that conversation. I want to know the people who Kevin Levrone is.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so first one. What's the biggest lie that you ever heard in your life? It's not that easy.
No, you're going a deep one. The biggest lie, I don't think you ever even hear the biggest lie. The biggest lie because it's told behind your back. Yeah. And lies always come to light because they say what's done in the dark will reveal itself into the light. So I don't think about the biggest lie. I just let the truth reveal itself because you can't control what people say.
They're always going to talk.
Yeah, a lie is going to come from something, their opinion.
Yeah.
Regardless of whatever it is. It
was easy.
You can't let things...
That throw from the darkness.
It's out of your control. Yeah. So what is done in the dark will...
It's going to
put the light on it. That's how I look at things. So.
Yeah, because sometimes we need to go through the darkness places in our lives.
Sometimes. And I always say this, I would rather eat crumbs with the bums than steak with snakes.
Steaks with steak.
Yeah.
That's good.
A lot of snakes around.
Everywhere there are snakes, I think.
Yeah.
In your career, there was lots of snakes.
And they say the closest ones are the ones to you, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. We was talking about before, we had coffee.
Yeah, I like that question. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was for the start.
That was the one. That was the opener right there, boy. Yes, sir. You like that answer?
Yeah, that was
the answer. Was it?
Right?
Yeah.
I got it the same policy to the people. I'm not gonna sit next to people at the table that I'm not gonna starve with.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one. What are people's comes and go, Kevin?
What's that?
People comes and go in our lives.
Yeah.
Did you have someone who's be with you that all road? Or do you have people in your life from the start of your journey? When you start your journey?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know it's tough. It was tough. You lost your parents. It was tough for you. And does that pain give you energy to go forward? Sorry if I go too deep, sorry.
No, that's cool. I think we all of us as human beings, that's what thrives us, right? That's where we gain our ability to continue going forward.
I think lots of people watching us that go through tough times. Mm-hmm. Tough times create good characters, strong characters, but some people cannot go through tough times. Do you have something to say about going through tough times?
It's life, and I think that those points is developing your character to be who you are. Things gonna happen in life. You have to make sense in reasoning why things happen. And I revert back to saying that, if God created you, you believe in God, right?
I believe in God.
So I believe in God too.
Did you believe from the start in God? Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you talk to the God?
Yeah.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day.
Because some people just talk when the problems comes.
Every day. Every day. He knows the beginning and he knows the end. Right?
Where is the end?
The end is whatever God knows what the end is going to be. And then it's like for us, we have to have faith that everything that happens to you or you see happening to you, you don't have to try to sometimes even do anything. You just have to let it play out, right?
Let it go.
You got to let it play out because it'll all make sense to you. It'll make sense to you in time.
In that journey.
Well, the journey and then why something happened and what's the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
So sometimes we don't have to do anything. We just have to weather the storm, right?
Yeah.
After it rains, the sun comes out.
Every time you think sun comes out?
Just about in the summertime, almost. So it rains.
Yeah.
And the grass grows.
Sometimes I think you need to stay in the rain.
Well,
to understand.
Everything is a season in life. Life has seasons. Your life has seasons. My life has seasons.
Lots of episodes in my life.
Yeah. So things happen just like it's raining.
Yeah.
Right? And then the sun comes out. The flowers start blooming.
Yeah.
So you got to have the rain. Without the rain, you can't grow. So if somebody's raining on your parade, somebody's raining on my parade, guess what? It's just going to make me stronger. So they can talk, they can do whatever they want, just keep pouring on it.
But you are focused on yourself then, when the people's talking,
Well, I try to take myself out of every context and say, not me, not I, right? I try to take that out of the sentence.
Yeah.
It's just a moment. It's a moment because there's not one single thing that a human being can do on the face of this planet to hurt me more than I've ever been hurt from the death of my mother or my father. So the human beings existing out there now, it's just whatever somebody say to you or say to me or anything else, you have to think that's going to strengthen you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's going to test your character, first of all.
Yeah.
But you have to go through that thing to get through that thing, right? So some people, I call that a crushing point. Like grapes, you have to crush a grape in order to get to the wine, right?
Yeah, I get you.
You have to crush it. It points
go through.
Yeah, at points in their lives, we get crushed by emotions and feelings. But at the end, that crushing...
But stay in your life in that moment.
Yeah,
just be consistency, do your things, and just go through it. Go for it. Mm-hmm. I take my coffee for mine. Thank you.
We call those things seasonings. It's a season. It's a season.
Did you feel from the start that you make for something bigger inside? When you start, you do things. You push the weights, then you go to the stage when you was young. Then you're acting things on your movies and everything, play on guitars all your life. Did you feel that from youngest years? That you make for something bigger, something else, something more in that world?
I just felt like I didn't want to be like anybody else. I didn't want to copy what somebody else was doing.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel that inside? Because I'm feeling it.
Yeah. I didn't want to copy what somebody else is doing.
Did you copy someone in your life?
No. No.
You can inspire.
I just wanted to find my way, what worked. I think, yeah. Copying isn't original, and there's going to be people who copy you or copy me because they want to be like us, which is okay, but they have to find who they are first. So I don't really try to be like anybody else.
Copy is wrong. And that all times right now, the Instagram, TikTok, everything watching ourselves, but it's not true on behind the cameras. But I think the people should know that copy is bad, but inspire that people. What we say before we turn on the camera. people watch you every moment of your life. Every inch, every movie you put, every Insta story you put in, even you put in on the Instagram live on. I write one time on your live, and you just call me. And it was in the middle of the night, and I was shocked that you called to the people. You know? That was amazing.
Yeah.
So you are for the people, I think.
I think maybe. I really don't pay attention to it. I just make my moves off of how I feel, you know. And I think we are all created equal on this earth. Mm-hmm. And my mother said something before she died. She said, do more for other people than you do for yourself. And
tell me more about that.
Well, you know, it is never think you're too good.
Yeah.
Never think that you're better than somebody else. Materialistic things to me doesn't really matter. I don't think that because of the trophies or anything that I've won.
So what matters for you?
What matters for me is just staying humble, helping people.
Yeah.
Overcome their obstacles, taking my life, using that as an example to let any kid or anybody out there that's hurt, going through pain, to let them know that if I made it through it, they can make it through it too. For me, that's living my life within the reason that God put me here. And if you can't do that with your life, then what is your life purpose for? It's not about money. It's not about titles. Titles and trophies collect dust. You know, those things disappear. But what you do, legacy into generations, it lives on. So what can you do today, or what can I do today to inspire a kid or help someone and tell them? I always say, you know, bad times don't last forever.
So what's your legacy? What you want to leave behind you when everything finishes?
I really can't say.
Because one day everything's going to finish for you, for everyone.
I really can't. I just want to be remembered as someone who was amongst the people, who lived amongst the people, who helped people, and who the people can communicate with. And the people know that, you know, this guy really loved us. You know,
that's why every time we are in trade shows and there's a queue to your stand and you say hello to everyone.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, it's coming from a real place. I'm not trying to set something up because I want something from the people. I'm just doing what God lays on my heart to do. And I think because of that, it comes through very, very powerful and authentic, and then people know that this guy really cares about us. People judge you, but until you get to, there's an Indian prayer, and it says, "Oh great spirit, I shall not criticize my neighbor until I've walked a mile in his moccasins." You know, so people can look at you and look at myself and judge what they think and try to ridicule us, but until they have been in your shoes and my shoes, they're not going to know what's driving you or what's driving me. But it's something deep, and it's something greater, and it's something that they don't know what it is, but it's something special about Tarzan. Yeah. You know, there's something else going on, right?
They don't know what.
They don't know what it is, but it's authentic you being transparent. That's, you know, you've had struggles. We've all had struggles.
Yeah, we've gone through struggles.
So in order for you to, in most,
I couldn't stop. You know.
Yeah.
I know I was made it for something else.
Yeah.
Like, you know why I was so nervous? Because 5 years ago, it was today. Now this month is another year of being without alcohol for me.
Yeah.
It's 5 years in a row. 5 years ago, I was laying on the street, drunk and everything.
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting next to you and I can talk with you.
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
And see, the thing about you that I want to tell you is a lot of men, they don't want to go to that place of humility. Yeah. Humility and be humble, right? And to say, you know, there was a point in my life when I failed.
Yeah.
Most men think that that's not masculine, but because you are talking about your weakest moments it gives you your strongest moments in life.
Weakest moment.
So this is what your life is, right? Because that's your story. Your life is your story that you tell and you speak that. And what happens?
I try inspiring.
You change other people's lives. Yeah. So first they're drawn to, wow, look at him, there's tattoos.
Yeah.
But I can look at you and tell every single thing that you've done here is coming from a deeper place.
Yeah.
So most people won't give that the opportunity. They'll just look at you and judge you. This guy, he got this. Yeah. Instead of just closing their eyes and learning how to communicate to your voice, because when you speak, you're speaking from a deeper place. Yeah. So if someone sits down and have a conversation with you to get to understand you as a human being, then they will see your spirit and feel who you are as a human being, right?
But people don't want to understand sometimes,
Well, then that's their problem. Well, look, but check us out. If you have 1,000 people and you connect with 500, or you connect with one person out of 1,000,
you can save one person.
You've still done your job.
Yeah.
So you know what? Your life will have some purpose. Yeah. It's only when we try to be something that we're not, is when we're living a fake life, right?
Amen.
And it has no power.
Amen. That was deep.
Yeah.
That was deep. That was that question to me.
It's just a man-to-man conversation.
I like that. I like that.
So you said you went to a place with your alcohol. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Our first conversation was in Sweden. You remember that interview I gone through in the English way?
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad was alcoholic, he is right now. And I make mistakes in my life. Lots of mistakes. And like 5 years ago, I just finished everything that I did, and I finished in the street. Everyone just didn't pick up the phone from me. I got lots of debts on cocaine and alcohol and the people. And I need to make a choice. That was the day when I made the choice. That was the last choice. I didn't have I didn't have power to finish with myself. So it was last time when I just picked up the glass and I said, that's finished. I'm going like a man through that. And through that day when I hear, it was the toughest moment was not to stop. It was go through that 5 years again, to love myself again, to believe in myself, and to accept myself right now. That was the deepest. That was the toughest. That was the toughest. Because just stop for alcohol is easy. Or go through that pain inside why I do that and understand myself again. It was the toughest thing. Yeah.
You're a stronger man now.
Yeah, I think, but I'm not I'm strong, but I like to talk about that. I like to talk about emotions and tough times, because tough times create now.
You think you're a better human being now because of that?
I don't know. I can say that. If someone else can say.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to call you and say, I'm a better person now. I need some couple of years, to go through and, replace that bad memories to good memories. Because lots of things happened at that time, and I'm not proud of that. But that made me today. Yeah, that made me. And I like that when, before I come here to Dubai, I got invitation to the TV show in Poland. It was to a TV show about, it was a couple of women who have lots of fat and they want to change their lives. They asked me to give them, how do you say that, some inspiration. And that was the call who I was waiting for after 5 years, to make a chance to say my story and the way I feel. That was the first time. And then after that, I go here and I have like a podcast with you about that. That's making me feel good.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I think you're on the right track.
I'm trying.
And
I'm trying.
And I think that everything happens for a reason. I think that whatever your life was before then, I don't know what it was, but I didn't know you. But I feel like I know you now.
Yeah.
And you're a good man.
Thank you very much.
And I'm sure that you're a stronger, spiritual, strengthened man inside of you and care about people more so than before this ever happened.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. In that time, I didn't believe in God.
Yeah.
In that time, when I was drinking, when I was taking some things, I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe it. I thought that, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought I would sell my soul to the devil.
Yeah.
One day. I was feeling that inside me. And now when I'm thinking about, when I'm without everything, I'm thinking about that, this devil inside me still, I cannot like thinking about that. It not go through my head no more. Something changed, but I cannot say what. Maybe in a couple of years' time, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Everybody has their journey, brother. Whatever you gotta go through to get the strength that you need.
That's why I want to ask you, do you have some story that you want to say to the youngest right now to maybe have some purpose, that story for them? Just one story inside you.
You know, we're having this conversation, and the conversation is pretty much about life and life things in life. And no matter what, you, me, or anybody else, somebody out there listening, no matter what they're going through, they can make it through the tough times.
Whatever happens in your life, just go through it.
Yeah, and a lot of times it don't make sense. But sometimes you have to go through something to find out who you are and to find your purpose. Sitting there listening to your conversation, it's like you had to go through your alcoholic struggles to be who you are right now, you know? And you said you were questioning God. A lot of people question if God is sometimes real. Things happen in your life, but sometimes he does things to really let you know that he is there, right?
He is, but he's waiting, I think, for the right moment.
Yeah, so if someone's out there and they're having doubt and everything, I think every man knees will bend either now while they're alive or when they're in the hospital, and they'll say, "Oh my God, please help me."
Yeah.
I always see it happen like that. You know, whether someone gets struck with a terrible disease, you know, and they're laying back on their deathbed, sooner or later they always say, "Oh my God, God, please help me."
Yeah.
What happens? The priest comes in, right?
Yeah.
Tells them their last whatever, right?
Last speech.
And that's the way it always happens. In the end, God always shows up, and God will never leave you alone. It's to say, you're going to go through that. You guys are going to go through that just to be complete as a man, right? Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. Do you believe that there's a God now?
Yeah, I believe it.
Right. So before you didn't.
I didn't. Yeah,
right.
I didn't. I'm going to be honest with you.
Right.
I didn't.
And I asked you, are you a better man now? Of course you are, because you found that there is a God.
You can say that.
Yeah.
I'm
going to say
right
it.
Now.
I'm going to say it because I know you had to go through that, and that right there made you stronger, and you made a choice. Yeah. And you know what your strength was? You said it was 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't turn back, right? No. You didn't have a drink, right?
Yeah. No, 5 years.
So be proud of yourself. So you've grown through that, and you're stronger. Yeah. Right? And you're talking about it. You're probably talking about the strength of a man, but no, that happened for you to strengthen other people. So in your weakest moments, God is strengthening you because he know right now, hey, we're going to have this conversation. The whole world's going to see it, but it's not about me. It's also about you. You wanted to interview me. but together, and that's how men are supposed to lift each other up, right? You talk about your life, I talk about my life.
And it's part of our
Yeah, because I don't have that experience that you had of alcoholism.
Well, you have different.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We must share who we are as human beings and men, and put the, the testosterone down sometimes, and go to that place, because that's the beauty. That's the real beauty of a man, and that shows real strength of a man. And that's how I see life. So when I see a human being like me, homeless human being, I gravitate towards that human being, right? That's the guy I want to talk to. Yeah. Because he has a story. Yeah.
He made the choice. Yeah. He made the choice.
I don't worry about talking to the guy with the fancy watch on and the nice perfect suit that's trying to be perfect, because for me, he's not there yet.
He's not perfect. No.
You see?
He's not.
So for me, I'm for the people. Yeah. Like you're for the people. Yeah. And that's why we do what we do.
Is that your legacy? Be for the people?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll always fight for the people, because I know I'm strong enough, because of the things that happen in my life. I'm strong enough to stand for them and to stand up for what's right for another human being who can't stand up for themselves. For that kid out there who's probably don't have a father, right? I could say, hey man, hold on. I was in your place. Yeah.
How you was feeling without the parents that days?
Angry, upset.
Yeah. It was tough times.
Yeah. Tough times build strong men.
Yeah.
So
that day's not was good for you. That day.
I think I mean, it's fertilizer, man. It's what we need to grow to be strong men. I feel like there's nothing in the world that I can't handle right now.
Me too. I get this.
I feel like I can. I mean, my brother died. I have two brothers that died. One of my brothers was murdered. The other one died from cancer. My father died from cancer in 2 weeks, buried him on Christmas. Christmas is supposed to be a celebration
day. Of family.
So none of these things makes no Thanksgiving. In America, we celebrate Thanksgiving.
Did you celebrate right now Christmas?
Normally? Not really, not like I should.
You thinking about that time when it's the Christmas
Yeah,
times?
I think about it every day. I think about the pain or whatever happened in my life every day. That's what gravitates me towards music. Because of music, I can find serenity in that. But I wouldn't change those moments for anything in life, because that had to happen for me to talk like I'm talking and to be who I am and treat people with respect.
So music for you is something more in your life?
Yeah, it's therapy. Yeah.
It's therapy. No weights? Weights is not therapy for you? More music?
Both. Yeah.
What happens when you cannot more lift weights in your life?
I believe as long as I'm living, I'll be able to lift weights and run and exercise and do push-ups. Yeah.
I'm talking about that every podcast I got. Whatever happens in your life, stay in shape. Mm-hmm. Just do your thing like a man. Yeah. Just go to the gym, be in shape, be just a man. That's it.
It's therapy.
Yeah.
Mental therapy,
For everyone can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people use it for the wrong reasons,
They don't listen.
Yeah. They'll learn one day.
Maybe.
They'll learn one day that life is not about me. Unfortunately, in my sport, it's a very selfish.
Yeah, I didn't know that before I met the bodybuilders. They are selfish. Yeah.
Egotistically driven. Narcissists.
Yeah. Psychopaths sometimes.
Psychopaths.
Yeah. Everything just is about you, gym, eating, and sleeping, and nothing more in their life.
That's a sin. That's a sin.
Yeah, when I'm talking about that, it's insane. But people live like that. Yeah. And I got friends who live like that. That's fucked up for me. Yeah. The world is something more. You can lift, you can train, you can eat, you can sleep, but you can be yourself still and live.
Never think you're a king and you're better than anybody else. Anyway, that's another whole story.
Yeah, for another day. Mm-hmm. Did you believe a man can build character the same way he built the muscle through the pain, reception, and recovery?
Yeah. You build character through crushing moments in your life as a man. I think a man is searching for, every man is coming into this world, right?
Yeah.
Because of his mother. She birthed him, right? Yeah. She fed him, nurtured him. But we grow up and we try to mask masculinity and not want to live in our weakest moments. But our weakest moments is what gives us strength. Yeah. For our strongest moments.
Did you appreciate strongest moments now?
I appreciated,
because everyone you remember the toughest moments in your life, and sometimes go to the glory in your life. That's good moments. Did you appreciate that moment? Did you celebrate that moment?
I don't think anybody can celebrate a moment in their life when they're crushed.
Yeah.
When your heart's crushed.
Yeah.
And you're ready to commit suicide because you don't want to live here no more. And you want answers, but you can't find the answers in the world, and you want to run away from it.
Yeah. I think it's tough. It's hard to get the power to go back to the light and find the answers for that questions.
Yeah, well, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And I remember when my mother died. Right.
You remember the day?
Yeah, I remember everything. I buried my mother. I prepared a whole funeral before she died because I know she was going to die. My brothers and sisters, they were too busy.
How many years you got? You was?
My mother died when she was 67.
67.
Yeah.
And you was?
I was 19.
19.
So I knew she was going to die. She had cancer for 6 years before she even told us.
Yeah.
She told us the last 4 years of her life. So when she had 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I would always pay attention to that stuff. Nobody wants to see their mother suffering and dying from colon cancer.
Yeah.
And I knew.
I need to ask you something. Sorry, I'll stop you. In that time that you knew your mother's gonna pass away, did you change something to be every day next to her?
Well,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. I didn't change anything every day to be next to her because I was already close to my mother.
You was close.
Yeah, very close to my mother. When my father died, my mother was there for me and my sister. So I wanted to prepare everything for her life after death. So I did all those things.
You talk to your mom right now, sometime?
I think about her every day, and she's in every thought, probably things that I do. And when I'm standing there in front of these kids, she's probably the strong reason why I'm standing there and doing what I'm doing, because I believe my mother and my father still lives through me. Their personality comes out. My father fed a lot of people. He would feed the whole neighborhood food every day, and kids every day, and the animals and everything. So my father rescue animals, ride around and get animals and rescue them and bring them home. We had horses. And grew up on a big farm.
Yeah, I know.
So when my mother was dying, I just prepared everything, and sometimes you got to man up and handle responsibility.
I was 19 years old.
Yeah,
it's not the time to be a man up.
But I made a decision when that happened. I was going to go all in on life. I mean, I was in the gym training. I said to myself, well, there's nothing else I could even do to to make my mother disappointed because she's gone. I was so angry. I started going to the gym, and I was a madman in the gym. And that gym is where I created the character, the Maryland Muscle Machine. That's where the bodybuilder was birthed through the gym. So me, when I think about training, it comes from a deeper drive. You understand? So I have respect for that. That part of my life and that indulgement in my life, and it's nothing to play with. So for me, you understand, it's a deeper driven from a deeper place. So when I go to the gym, I'm training from another whole perspective of thoughts and emotions and everything. It's just me and the weight, right? So again, people see something and they think, damn, well, I can go in the gym and train like him. No, because when I'm in the gym and I'm training, that's that kid.
You was doing the grow to the show. I was It was 3 months or 4 months you doing the process
4 months.
of preparing yourself.
Yeah, it was 4 months.
That's madness.
Yeah,
that was madness.
But again, it's coming from a deeper place, man.
Did you lock in yourself?
What?
Lock in yourself.
Yeah, I was locked in from everything that happened in my life. So I just locked it in whenever I went to the gym, whenever I had a contest. My whole pain-driven life was in that every single rep, every single set, every single diet. I didn't care. Yeah, I loved it. I endured the pain.
You enjoyed that pain?
Yeah, I enjoyed the pain.
Yeah.
Because I'm entering a place that was a sacred place that I created.
No one be in that place.
Yeah, no. So that was sacred ground for me.
Yeah. I was reading one thing about you that sometimes you go to your room and you put your guns.
So that was very, very deep, and people.
I got the same thing with my snake,
So that's
it's fucked up.
Deeper driven, situation. So, you go through them things and you can make it, I feel like you can make it through anything that life throws your way, right?
Everything is possible if you believe in yourself, I think.
Well, sometimes you need to be challenged with some
but still,
dramatic things happening in your life to bring out the best.
No matter what you do in your life, even when you go to the work or training or you spend your time with your family, just believe that you are good in that shit.
Sometimes you got to be pushed to the edge of the cliff.
But then you understand you are pussy or a man.
Yeah, to jump off and have the faith. You don't need
steroids to do that.
Nah. So, and 2 years after my mother died, I ended up turning pro. She never lived to see me even be who I am now. Nothing. Never a contest, nothing. So every time I go out and do something, it's because of her. She's pushed me to have this mindset that now the strength of her lives through me to the people.
To the people.
So,
to live the legacy.
It all makes sense, man.
No, yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure for me.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
That was worth it.
You're funny.
Oh, that was deep.
It was the best, actually.
It was deep.
That was?
The best questions. Also, it's like I have another one, but okay, whatever.
She's funny.
Maybe she's gonna sit down here. I was trying to, not to be like, question by the question.
Your moment was great.
Yeah, I was crying.
Your moment was
thank
great.
You for that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Seriously.
your moment was great, bro.
Everybody was crying. Yeah.
And it's true, people judge by what they see.
Yeah. I get every time that. When
big guy, tattoos, muscles. Yeah. Men already are like, oh shit,
Yeah. Move away.
But but they don't give you a chance to
there's something more behind that.
Even get to know this guy.
Yeah. Well,
when you were speaking, like you said on the last where we were, when you were on stage somewhere talking, and you were talking about your.
Yeah, that was the first time when I said that in the public. Yeah.
That's it. That's your thing, because what it shows is a powerful human being.
Yeah.
So soft and gentle and loving and caring. And that right there is the most powerful thing.
But if you turn the streak on, we get to the emos. And
You got to switch. We all got to switch. But for the people, they don't need to see that switch. They need to see that side of you. You know,
people need to know that it can be possible to change. It can be possible to go through the pain. It can be possible to go through tough times.
Yeah,
they need to believe. They need someone who can give them the answers. I was enjoying that 3 weeks time where I was preparing myself to that talk. When I go through all your stories, I was enjoying making that questions. You know.
Yeah, man. Keep being who you are.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
When I'm out there on stage, people see me.
Yeah. I know.
That's real.
Yeah, I know that. I know you.
You know, that ain't no fake shit.
No.
And
some people think that's fake shit.
That ain't fake.
It is.
Yeah.
It isn't. It isn't.
People can feel something different.
Yeah.
So keep doing this, man.
Thanks.
If this is your stage to get to the people.
Yeah. I can feel that. That's my story here. I can, you know, sometimes I'm feeling that I feel the way you speak, you know, that words is for me something different. That's why I can ask you some question inside when we're talking, you know.
Tarzan's an artist. He's got that creative side. Yeah. When is your birthday, bro?
It's January 20th.
Then what's your horoscope sign? Capricorn. Yeah, you got a nice, passionate, loving side to you.
Yeah.
That's
She's telling me that first time.
Yeah,
that's on the right side.
That's the beauty. That's the side people need to see.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You know? You got people out here like The Rock and all these guys. They won't get to where you're at. You follow what I'm saying? They always want to be on. Always want to be perfect. Yeah. I never see the guy cry.
Yeah.
Like you gotta sometimes go to that place, man.
Yeah. Just be yourself.
Because out there in the real world, somebody needs to hear it.
Yeah. If you could meet yourself in younger time, what you said to yourself in the younger years? If you meet yourself right now in the younger years, did you change something? You say that you wouldn't change something. But
no. I really wouldn't change nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I've never murdered anyone.
Yeah.
If I did, then I don't know. Then maybe I would feel bad about it.
Yeah.
My life is the way exactly it turned out. I don't try to live a perfect life, and
because perfect life doesn't exist.
Yeah, perfect
is just
fake.
Word.
It's fake.
Just a word.
Yeah, it's fake.
Nothing more.
You know,
is behind that.
Like I said, man, just keep it real and not try to be like anybody else. That's my advice for every human being out there listening to us is then the day that they were born with every single gift that they need to be powerful, successful, and just trust your decisions in whatever course that God gives you, the path for your life, whether your father's there or your mother's there or they're not there. You know, ultimately, I believe that the strength comes, there's two spirits on this face of this earth. Yeah. There's a good spirit, and I believe we're born with that good spirit, but the world can sometimes take that good spirit and turn it the doubt and let the doubt in because we get frustrated because of things that happen, and then we wonder, is there a God or why this is happening? It's not that it's that we stepped away from God. We stepped away from him, but he's always been there. So sometimes he does things to get our attention. Just be aware of
things going to happen in your life.
Other human beings. Be aware of your surroundings, right? And try to feel your way. Feel if somebody has a good heart or a good spirit. Not all times are going to be right or wrong. But trust the process of your decisions.
And I got one big one.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
That's easy, straight.
Never quit.
Just
never
believe
give
in
up.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to take long your time. It was a pleasure for me to have conversation.
It was good talking to you. Good talking to you, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
That's it, guys. If you enjoyed the conversations, stay, likes, and sub for our channel. Thank you very much again.
Thank you, man.
It was a pleasure for me.
Yeah, look forward to doing it again with you.
Yeah, we're gonna do a different subject maybe. Yeah.
Continue on Journey of Life Part 2.
Part 2
with Tarzan and Levrone.
Tarzan Levrone.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was good.
Because we didn't talk about reps and sets and food.
No. I didn't want that conversation to go in that way because the life is about something else that just lift, eats, and sleep.
Yeah, that's right. And that story's been told 1,000 times. Yeah.
But that one, what you say.
And what you say.
And you say.
The first time.
First time.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
that's the power of us, baby.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. This stuff still recording? Oh, okay, shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.